Okay, I'm not really a Ford man, but this is a true barn find if I've ever seen one. Now, it's 2021 right now, and in 1992, I put air conditioning in a house for a man that drove that truck right there every day. He bought it new, and I'm not interested in it, but I have sent him a couple of buyers interested in it, and he bought that new and drove it. And him and his sons and family, who have all scattered out in different states and countries, all collected and liked Mustangs their whole life. These three convertibles are going to be sold. And this is a 289 car. Dark green, all original. This is another 289 car. I used to call this color like a Teflon, but it's something in the red family. It's a 289. And it is a very early GT. This is a valuable car. This is a 289 4-speed. You can see all original. Super nice dash. Original shifter. And he cannot remember if this one had the upholstery redone in it or if it's been kept this nice. But it's a really nice car. Door panels off the other side, and I don't see it anywhere. I don't know if they had to put a glass in it or window or what, but that is a 289 4-speed car. Convertible. Really nice. The little yellow one is a 6-cylinder. It's not quite as desirable, but still has its value. Console automatic. Standard interior car. Oops. There we go. There we go. Supposedly original hubcaps, original GT wheels, and they have the hubcaps for the other little 289 car, and it's got so much stuff in it. And we can still see some, but it's also a 4-speed car. And it has its original Mustang shifter, or I'm sorry, console shifter. I believe one of them, he had said something about the shifter belonged in a car with a console, so I don't know if it's that longer one. I don't think so. I think it's that one with the curved neck on it. But show you the two I am interested in right back here, and I've got an offer that's standing, and I think I'm going to get them, but you can't never be sure. The Fastback right here. It's also a 289. This is an original paint car. Never been wrecked. Nothing's ever happened to it. Very, very nice. One owner, they bought it brand new. Never painted on, never wrecked, never nothing. Console automatic. Now, the air was not factory in these years. The 65 and 66 air would come from the factory in the trunk, and the dealer added it. So it does have air, and it was ordered with air with the car new, but the dealer had to install it when they got it. And you can see the Fastback had a unique back seat. It's a little bit different than the coupes. That back seat, you can see the way it does, and it's pretty nice. These cars have been stored in here since the early 2000s. Can't really see in there good. Let's look under the hood. There's the original engine. $289. Look at that little bitty radiator. So you wouldn't think that little bitty radiator would do very well with air conditioning on it, at least not sitting still. A little old bitty fan and shroud. Let's get the light. Yeah, you would not think that you'd sit in the drive-thru on a 95-degree day with the air conditioning running in this car to do much good. Looks like somebody's painted on the valve covers at some point and fiddled with it. But this is an original paint car. And I mean, these cars will not have any substantial rust or rot. Now this one, with the shaker hood and the 428 engine, this one has been changed around a little bit. I don't know why, but they painted it this color. It was originally red. And you can see under one of these mirror, yeah. So this was a red car with red interior, 70 Mach 1. It is an original Mach 1, and it is an original shaker hood car. But the original engine is gone. They probably hot rodded it around too much, and they got another 428 engine and built it and put it in here. Back in the 80s is what he says. It is I see air conditioning on it. We'll look inside and see if everything's there. Yeah, shaker hood cars will bring some money. And they are desirable. In 70, you could get factory air. It was actually from the factory. And these hood pins, or whatever you want to call them, hold downs, tie downs, they were pretty cool back then. I just don't know why they wanted it light blue instead of red, but it's what they wanted. I don't know whose toys these are. They are in the way. I've never been crazy about red interior, but that's what it had. Console automatic. Factory air. Factory tack. Power disc. I tell you, Fords, the old Fords, even though I'm not crazy about Fords, they were known for really nice, luxurious interior. A lot of bells and whistles, amenities, whatever you want to call them. In my opinion, this car is worthy of restoration. It would be worth a lot more money if it had the original engine, but it doesn't. So anyway, that's that's where we stand at the moment. Hopefully I'll wind up with these two right here. Now this car here, what I would attempt to do is clean this thing up and let it remain as a survivor, if possible. Now, I don't know what would happen when we went to cleaning on it and, you know, how it would come out looking and running and all. Now, if it has to come apart and get worked on, then we probably just do the whole car. But if we could get it running, a few of the old tricks and Marvel mystery oil and whatnot, and get the thing running where it doesn't smoke too bad and runs good, then we would keep this just as a survivor and do as little work to it as possible. And I think it would be valuable. This car here is, you know, obviously going to have to be restored. But that's a true barn find. Hopefully I can end up with these two right here. Let's go over here and see what happens if we just take one of these wipes and just look at a spot or two. Just see. We had inspections in South Carolina back in these days. Looks like 85 was the last time it was inspected and on the road. See if we can see in this car. That is pretty nice. I like those interior lights beside you. I'm not sure this seat here, maybe it folds down and makes a kind of a larger area through the trunk, if I'm not mistaken. But there's some color coming out. Like I say, I really hope to wind up with these two. And if that happens, I'll do a follow-up video. Not really a Ford man, but the older I get and the older the cars get, the more I like them no matter what they are. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.